Are you trying to make a podcast? Then you need to download the Anchor app. It's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. One, it's free. We all love free 99. Then there's this creation tools that allow you to record straight from the app and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Awesome. Also, it allows you to distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud. It can be heard everywhere. So that is one of the great tools that I love about Anchor. Also, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need in a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app and go to anchor.fm to get started. Welcome to Smell the Roses podcast with AP. That's me. So this could be my first podcast, where basically this podcast is going to be talking about any and everything that people are afraid to talk about in their podcast, or afraid of what other people think. So basically, I'm just going to be talking about my day-to-day, how I'm feeling, what we see in social media, what we see in this world that we live in. Hope you like it. Make sure to review or send me messages or comments, and I give you my I'll give you my social media at the end of the podcast. But basically, we're going to have a few topics to talk about. We'll have BBW, Not What You Think, is Black Businesses of the Week. We'll talk about movies, show reviews, maybe memes of the day that we always see showing up on social media, mostly Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And then we'll talk a little bit about sports. You know, I'm an athlete, natural born athlete, so got to get that in there. Then we'll also give you a health tip of the day, because we need to stay healthy, mind, body, and soul. And lastly, we'll come to Rose's POV, Rose's point of view, basically, which is the topic that we'll be talking about for the episode. So I'm going to get right into it, to the first section, and that is BBW, Black Businesses of the Week. So I'm going to talk about Turkey Leg Hut. Oh, by the way, I'm from Houston, but my family's from Louisiana, but I'm from Houston, so most of the businesses will be from everywhere, but I will be doing mostly local businesses, because you have to support your people. So the first business we're going to shout out is Turkey Leg Hut. If you have not been, I don't know why. Some bomb-ass food. I remember when it was just off of Washington Ave in this little shack, but with some bomb-ass food. They used to have this shrimp. I don't know what it was. It was just some shrimp with some bomb sauce that went with it. But they coming up and expanding their business. So if you have not seen the long lines on Alameda, then you need to check them out. Also, I need to check them out during their brunch. And they had this big-ass mimosa drink that they have, so definitely got to go there. But check it out, Turkey Leg Hut. Check them out, Instagram, Facebook. They're off of Alameda, if you haven't been in Houston. That's 3rd Ward by TSU, Texas Southern University, my alma mater. Turkey Leg Hut is the Black Business of the Week. So next, we're going to talk about some movie show reviews. So this past weekend, I was bored and decided to catch up on some Netflix shows that I've seen people talk about. And the one that really piqued my interest was the new show called You. And basically, it's about a guy that's crazy in love with a girl. And basically, he would do anything and everything to have her in his life. And he basically killed all her friends, killed her ex-boyfriend. And basically at the end of the show, he killed her too, because she found out about all his secrets. What was so funny was everybody kept saying, oh, he's just a guy that's so in love and he'll do anything because he loves the girl. And then you know that they didn't see the end of the show. They just saw the first episode. The only reason that made me interested in it was because the girl from Pretty Little Liars was in it, so I knew the show would be very good and creepy, which it was. And I'll probably be watching the next season, because the first season was only 10 episodes. And the ending was that his ex-girlfriend that that they kept showing throughout the show. He thought he killed her, and basically she was still alive. So I think season 2 would be very interesting to see how that turned out. And I did see that it was a book, so I would definitely probably try to get that book and read it. Mm-mm-mm. Also, I also want to talk about the movie Spider-Man. I know this movie been out, but that movie was so good. Like to see a black Spider-Man. And then the soundtrack of Spider-Man was off the chain. Like literally, I was jamming inside the movie theaters the whole time. I even downloaded the soundtrack because the songs were so good on there. Boom, boom. So, moving right along. So, the meme of the day, I would have to give it to the Soldier Boy meme when he was at Breakfast Club. Now, only reason I watched the Breakfast Club interview was just because of the meme, because I kind of stopped listening to the Breakfast Club after DJ Envy tried to clown the Bodega Boys, Jesus and Mero. But anyways, I get that to another episode. But yeah, so I watched this meme, and I mean I watched this interview with Soulja Boy, and now I can finally understand the meme. And that shit is crazy and kind of getting old, but you know how social media is. Y'all get it. At least y'all talking about Soulja Boy, even though he say he getting money from his games and shoes and Soldier watches. Oh, that shit funny. So, I'm gonna take a break from my little topics and basically give y'all a little insight of who I am. As I said in the beginning, I'm AP, the one and only. I'm probably the second AP you know besides Adrian Peterson. I usually give him props, but after he tried to go be with the Saints, New Orleans Saints, and he couldn't handle all that pressure and couldn't catch a ball from Drew Brees, he kind of not my favorite AP anymore. But yeah, so call me AP. It's my real initial, so don't think I just made that up. From Houston, born and raised, Mo City or Missouri City, as most people would know. I am. Guess I'll say what I am. I'm an accountant. Went to Texas Southern University. Undergrad and grad school. Yes, I have my master's. So, well, and then I decided to do this podcast. Honestly, I was supposed to start this podcast, but been procrastinating and kept doubting myself that I could do it. But you know what? It's 2019. If you don't start now, then you probably not gonna start at all. So that's why I decided to do it. And I was gonna have a co-host, but yeah, that seemed like it didn't work out. So that's why it's just me right here. Yeah. So my co-host either was gonna be my cousin, my mom, or my ex slash my ex. Who would have thought, right? I thought I could do it because it's one podcast I listened to. They were exes. And they seem like they get along on a podcast. Not saying that I wouldn't get along with my ex, but I don't need nobody all up in my business if they can't handle the truth for what I've been doing in my life. But, that's why I did it myself. I've been all about me since last year, 2018. And I'm still about me. That's why I started my podcast. So, anyways, that was just a little about me, AP. We're going to get back into the topics. So now, didn't want to talk about this because I kind of put this in behind me because the Super Bowl's coming up this weekend, and I really was gonna look forward to being down in Atlanta this weekend, but I'm sorry, y'all. I keep pausing because I'm looking at Beyonce Formation Tour on YouTube again. But anyway, so as you haven't know, I am a New Orleans Saints fan, more because my parents from Louisiana. But it just get crunk and rowdy when you're at a home game. So y'all know what happened when the refs couldn't see the whole entire game. when Hill had a concussion the first start of the game and didn't say shit, and then at the end of the game, blatantly knocked the fuck out of the boy when he didn't even have the ball. And then they go say sorry. Like, who wants fucking sorry after that when you blatantly told the other ref to not say shit? But yeah, the Super Bowl coming up. I doubt I'll be watching it because I don't want to see the fucking same boy who wins it all the time, aka Tom Brady. And I don't want to root for the Rams because they know they don't deserve to be there. So yeah, I'm just not watching it. But glad for everybody else who is gonna watch it. Though I may not watch it because we're not supposed to be watching. We're supposed to be boycotting the NFL, supporting Kaepernick. Kneeling for the flag. I still would kneel or sit my ass down during the national anthem, but that's how it goes when you in their world. Which basically I started talking about this because this will be included into the topic of the day, Rose's point of view. And then we'll go to the health tip of the day. So the health tip of the day is to detox. So basically, I think I'm going to finally try detox. I'm only going to try the 3-day detox because, I don't know if I could do a whole week or 10 days that I've been Googling everybody been doing. But I found a 3-day detox. And I'm not sure which one I want to do, though, yet. Because I don't want to go too extreme. But I have to detox and start working out soon because I have a gut now, like literally a gut that's hang over my pants. But still cute, still sexy, still thick, just a little gut with my thickness now. But yeah, so I'm still trying to decide. Do I want to do the 3-day detox with the fruit cleanse, a juice detox? I don't know about the juice because I tried to drink a juice. The little juicing thing, and I couldn't even drink the whole bottle, so I don't want to waste my money. Or should I just do like a little cleansing that I saw where I just start eating 6 p.m. the night before, then don't eat again till 6 p.m. the next day, and then just eat like salads and fruit throughout the whole detox. So still just trying to decide which one is best for me and how I'll be able to function during this detox. So, but anyways, yes, please be healthy. I would suggest a detox, but I guess I'll have to confirm how the detox goes after 3 days. Cause I'm still trying to decide, do I want to do it during the week? Because they keep saying to do it during the weekend, but I'm like, I want to eat during the weekend. And I want to drink. So if I'm a detox, I want to be able to drink when I'm done detoxing. So finally, we are at Rose's POV, Rose's point of view. So Rose's point of view. At first, I didn't want to be so like a hard topic to talk about or just a big topic that people would be scared to talk about. But that was the whole point of me making this podcast, was to talk about shit people wouldn't want to talk about in front of people, or sometimes they just don't want to tell the truth or say how they really feel about some stuff. And with me, I'm usually a quiet person, but I've been on this kick of if I had something to say, I'll say it. And if you don't like it, oh well. And yeah, that's been my whole thing, because that was my little goal, my resolution last year, and it's still what I'm doing this year. So I want to talk about this topic, and it made me, and I had to talk about this topic because it happened with me at work, and I was just flabbergasted of that it happened to me, because it's just so shocking. So basically, the reason I had brought up Colin Kaepernick as well when I was talking about the Super Bowl was basically the point of view is working with Trump supporters are undeniably, any way, blatantly racist. So Yeah, you try not to stigmatize everyone because of their race and what their race is usually associated with of being racist, but when they show their actions and you hear what come out of their mouth, it basically proves to you who you thought they were in the first place, but it's also you gotta deal with these people because you work with them. Because usually this would have happened at work. I would have said something, got in my car, and went home. But since I work with them, it's a different story. So I kind of want to talk about working with people who support racist things, who support the man that's in office somehow, the orange man, the Cheeto man. And yeah, so I'm gonna kind of give, because I was so frustrated with what happened at work that I had to write this shit down. So let me find my thing. So basically, during our meetings at work, some guy, somebody was making a joke and was saying, just do it, or maybe we should get Nike clothes and wear just do it, making a joke. And all of a sudden, you hear somebody that's higher up say, "Oh no, we don't support Nike. Not after that dude kneel for the flag, this and that." And I don't know what was running through my mind, but I'm like, I know I just did not hear this shit. And I thought it was over, but nah, they continued to express how they felt about the man. They didn't even know the man name. His name is Colin Kaepernick. They didn't know the man name, just like they don't even know our names. They just see a black person and be like, "Oh my gosh, a black person, racist." So they continue, the upper ups, higher ups, saying, it's just so disrespectful because he's kneeling and that's not respecting the military and the United States. And I'm just like, y'all really believe this shit? Like, y'all are not listening to Colin of what he's saying. And y'all talking about, isn't he like banned from the NFL? Like, he doesn't have a job? And then another employee chimed in, like, yeah, but those people are still giving him money and this and that. And I wanted to be so bad. Like, all I could do was just look at the other black people in the room, because it's not like there's a lot of us, typical workplace areas or in business office areas. Basically, like 3 or 4 of us that's in there. And I just looked at them and, like, I know the lady across from me, her face is shocked. The lady on the other side as well was like, no, that's not what the message is, and this and that. And I'm like, well, the NFL is still paying him. Like, that's all I could conjure up to talk to say, because I was ready to fight in that meeting that day. Like, I wanted to say so much more, so that's why I even feel bad that I didn't say it. But also, I was so angry and raged that I didn't know what would come out of my mouth, and cussing would definitely be involved. So that was basically the top. That's basically what happened to me and what made this topic come about, because I literally was like, didn't want to do shit after that meeting. Like, I wanted to call my mom so bad, because I was like, my heart was pounding because I was angry and wanted to let out that anger and whoop some ass, because they are so dumb and don't believe what the man is doing in the first place. All they see is a black man kneeling down during the national anthem, and they talking about supposed to be freedom. Well, we not fucking free, and it's 2019. We're not free, because people still getting shot up, and I should say black people still getting shot up for no reason, harmless people. And that's the whole reason Colin is kneeling down for the flag. So all I could think was about, damn, like, in your mind, you kind of have a speculation, like, yeah, they racist because, you know, they're white. I'm not gonna lie, they're white. So you're like, they got a speck of racism in them. But it's not until you actually hear it come out of their mouths that it, like, just kind of hit me. Like, they are so fucking bold. Like, that's all I could think. I said, that's some bold shit to say with black people in the office, in the meeting, or just in your presence. Like, I know y'all talk about this when y'all in y'all little board meetings and shit, but it's like you got black people in the office and expect them to, I guess, agree with you. Cause nah, like I think I still need to talk to my boss, or I'm about to look up the employee handbook to see if you can talk about politics and racism at the same time. And I think this made me angry because this wasn't the first time something kind of like this happened. During the midterm elections, again, another higher up was like, during a meeting again, they said, oh, make sure you go out and vote. Oh, and make sure you vote Republican. I said, what the fuck? Like, I was like, I know I did not hear that come out their mouth. Like, you telling us to basically support Republicans based on the party of the man that's in office who grabbed women by the pussy and raped them and don't know shit he talking about, but you want us to support that party. Like, you're not supposed to say that at work. You're supposed to say go out and vote whoever you know, who you part of, what party you're a part of. But to hear that, so when I hear the second thing, you talking about we don't wear Nike because the man kneeled. Girl, that's what they wear in the NFL. So what you think your jersey come from? Like, what? That was so crazy. So, you know what I said I was going to do? So I can be like Kaepernick and protesting silently and to show them that they stupid. For our casual day Friday, I'm about to find me an all Nike outfit. Literally. I wanted to say Nike from head to toe. Just like Miss, what's her name? Jackie, the lady from Blackish, the grandma, just like she did on the red carpet. I'm about to find me a Nike outfit and Nike they ass out. Like, you gonna say you don't support Nike because a man kneeled, but you support everything else that all the rapist white men do. Like, come on now. So that had me thinking, do I really want to, work for people that, like, literally say this at work? Like, it's like you rather them be a secret racist than them showing you in front of your face that they are racist. So I don't know which way to feel. Do I want to work with them? Do I need to look for a place? Because either the place I go to go be a white man that's in charge, and they gonna have the same views, but it's like, what do I choose? What do I pick? So, yeah, I've been thinking about that. Actually, I still need to call my mama and let this steam out to hear what her side of the story, what she think I should do. Because, mamas always know best. But it was so crazy. I just had to get me a drink after work. Like, I usually don't drink during the week. I wait till Thursday because that's my weekend time to drink. But I had to go get drunk because I was still rage, still angry. The fact that this came out of their mouths. And it was higher ups. Like, it wasn't just an employee, because if it was an employee, it may be different. Like, we at the same level, and I can go talk to your ass. Like, it was the higher ups. And I'm still disgusted at what at what was said. And now I have to literally look at these people in their eye. And it's not like that I can't look at them, because I have to tell them what works need to be done, or if I need to set up a meeting or get some questions asked. Like, I literally had to look them in their eye and listen to their ass. Because if I would have heard that, I would have blocked them out. But because you're higher up, I gotta listen to you. I have to look in your eye when you talking this shit. So I'm still trying to decide how I should go about this. Like, do I become that crazy black girl that they already probably think I am? Because at work, I don't say shit. I don't talk much. I don't gossip around them. Because, one, I don't fuck with y'all in the first place. Two, y'all talk about some lame ass shit. And three, we're not even the same age, so we don't got anything to connect to. All y'all have kids. I'm the youngest one there. And I'm good on that part. So, yeah, I just don't know. I'm finally, like, today when I had to go back, because it's the day after it all happened, and I'm like, I literally still did not want to do any work, so I just focused on me, and it was just I tried to not talk to anybody because I still don't believe. I don't trust them. I mean, I didn't trust them before, but it's like official. I don't trust them. I don't fuck with you. So it's like, what to do? What to do? So yeah, so that's my Rose's point of view for today. And it's crazy how I'm sorry, I know I keep trying to end this, but it's crazy how Kaepernick been kneeling for what maybe 2 or 3 years now, and these people still trying to say he's disrespecting the flag when all the military people are in agreement with Kaepernick. They saying no, it's not disrespectful. A military man is the one who told Kaepernick to kneel. So how is that disrespectful if the military people telling him it's okay? Like what? Y'all just come up with anything to be mad at a black man and not to pay him his money when all y'all teams fucking suck. How do you have a football team that play the second, the third, and the fourth string and none of them can play? And you don't want to call that man when you know he fucking good. I mean, I wasn't a 49ers fan, but shit, Kaepernick can play, but y'all don't want to hire him. Y'all want to go to your third, fourth, fifth string, and all of them getting hurt and can't play. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all had a freshman play straight from college, and y'all want him to play. Come on. That's some foul shit. So I mean, the only time I can't lie, I was watching NFL when the Saints were playing. So, but now after this happened at work, I'm like, I officially can't watch the NFL because of this happened right in front of my eyes, and now I see what Kaepernick is doing, like, so that we can be free from all this bullshit. But we know it's gonna take more than that for it to happen. So now I'm trying to figure out what I can do in my own way. But for sure, Friday, I'll be wearing all Nike down. Like, I want to go find me a cute jumpsuit or a cute pants outfit. I want it to all say Nike. Like, I want to see if Nike have work, like business clothes that I could wear to work that say Nike. I know. I'm going to just get me some button-up shirts or them little golf shirts, Nike shirts the men be wearing, and I'm going to wear those to work every day. Yeah, I'm going to go shopping tomorrow. So, yeah, so that's Rose's point of view, how to work with Trump supporters or just racist people. And because, you know, you're still trying to get your money. I wouldn't say you got to be respectful because they didn't respect you. So, yeah, get your money. God got you. He'll figure it out. He'll move you in the right place because that's how I'm thinking right now. Trying to be positive even though I want to bust somebody in their head and tell them who the fuck told you to say that shit. But yeah, but be positive. God work it out in the long run. But this is the end of the show. So if you want to hit me up, you can go to my Instagram. I am AP Rose. That's IAMAPROSE. I am AP Rose. And I guess I'll probably make a Instagram for this podcast pretty soon. I did, but I need to start posting stuff. So we'll see how this episode goes, how I edit it out. Or I may just keep it how it is because it's truth and it's raw. But that's the end of the show. Thanks for listening to Smell the Roses podcast with AP. Again, hit me on my Instagram. Give me some messages. Give me any comments. I don't mind any constructive criticism. Because all criticism is good. As long as it's not mean or racist, as we were just talking about. But thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.